It's been just over a year since the Israel-Hamas war began. It's a conflict that has yet to see an end, and the death tolls continue to increase. We are looking at tens of thousands of deaths at this time. KIMT News 3's Sananda McCall spoke with an ICU nurse from Omaha who actually traveled to Rochester to detail his experience helping victims of the war over the past 6 weeks. Sananda.
Hey, Cami, I talked with Wilhelmi Massey, who spent 6 weeks volunteering to help patients at a hospital in northern Gaza, where he says the earth was inside out. He spoke at an event today put on by Rochester Solidarity with Palestine. Massey says one of his first experiences in Gaza was when he and his team reached an Israeli military checkpoint. The team was only allowed to take just over 8 pounds of food for the duration of their stay, and Massey recalled a soldier opening up his tuna cans and digging around it with their finger in search for a bomb. He also says medical facilities were bombed and targeted, which made it hard to provide adequate care, and blackouts were experienced every day in the hospital. Over 95% of patients who came to the ER were as a result of an Israeli airstrike. Massey says on his very first day in Gaza, he was holding the brain of a 2-year-old named Hadil. She had been shot in the head.
I didn't even have gauze to help stop the bleed. And now looking at the mother, her mother who was in the next trauma bay, and her father who was next to her that were also injured, severely injured, looking at her and say, I'm sorry, your daughter is dead.
Massey says he also heard a doctor that he's worked with in the ICU was killed last night in Gaza. He says he's waiting for those details to confirm, but the doctor's children and wife are still unaccounted for. Cami?
Sananda, thank you. During Massey's visit, he says his team helped serve more than 600 emergency cases. He tells us that he is open to return to continue helping patients in Gaza.